Well, hello there again. Dusted off some more art from dearly departed Slaxor, this being repurposed heavy ceramic armor from the Community Edition. Don't worry, baby, I've brought protection. Relevant for this episode, as no one has that fucking dumbass tank suit. We've got bunches of axes here in the middle of May, and we're gonna get some exercise in at the AM radio station. You know, exercise, as one does. Birthdays have passed in your absence. We have so many characters. So it goes. Let's get on with it. Tiny shopkeeper laughs nervously. That's okay. A demonstration of how this looks when the alarm is active. Also, sir, goodbye. The studio is empty, but the equipment is still on. We'll start a broadcast. We're going to talk about police violence. The regular show isn't half this good. The squad might yet escape. Thankfully, they left the equipment on. And we didn't need those suckers to run the things. Now, in times of old, I would roam the hallways of a place like the AM radio station, and we would get a whole lot of work done, and the greatest danger would be the folks who'd come in bringing torches. Figured I would channel some of that. The rubes and the other ne'er-do-wells, see what they can bring to the table as we threaten their AM radio. While we're at it, try out some axes. Seems to be going okay. Listeners are responding, these ranchers and these Heartlanders. What do you got for us? I pressed S to stall. Oh, we're not going to stall there. And we gave them initiative, and we got to work. Oh. With our counterattacking. Yeah, we have beautiful counterattacks, if you were unaware. So long as I just keep holding down S and we don't run into someone attempting to talk at us in a social situation, we'll be good. You need to leave with your banjo. I'm a very scary individual. We're doing okay. I will note, as we are standing here, that we've taken classes. You can take any skill up to 10. And obviously, if you're just studying free in your own time, the sky is the limit so long as you've got the, well, time. Yeah. All right. I made some progress on the Dodge front. Radio personality, get out of here. You better run with your fucking banjo. The Liberal Crime Squad is not the group you want to cross right now. This one country folk getting a lot of stabs in. Dodge, 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 dodge. I'm noticing no one even getting some dodges in as well, despite that huge dodge malice from the tank suit. Let's fucking go, country folk. Whew. It took a long time for us to counterattack and get that guy out of here. Well done. Great performance from him. I mean, except, the fact that we won the engagement. Great performance otherwise. Yeah, everyone's dodge skill. We haven't even killed that many. Rural Fury, spitting mad. Y'all got some shotguns? So a leg got chopped off, as one does. Torch? No, get that torch out of here. No burn damage for me, please. Pitchfork, banjo, torch. Hands in the air and you can walk if you kept your limbs. Note that we can't stall in this listener's responding thing. In the sense that we can't just press it once and boom, we make progress. Hands in the air. You can walk. Okay. It's not stacking bodies like cordwood. But we've done okay. I like how these spittin' mads have banjos, and they have no interest in this conflict. They responded to the situation to save their precious AM radio, and they get here and they're just immediately like, nope, not gonna be able to do it. Why did I show up? How are they gonna attempt to sway me with the power of conservative tunes? If the moment they fucking arrive, they don't have the courage to stand up against me. Absurd. All right. I'd say this was a very effective and fruitful day out. Yeah. Yeah. Any final words? We chop, left arm sliced off. All right. Hands in the air, you can walk. Good work, team, with your beautiful counters and situations. Zachary McKinley, of course, is already capped on martial arts. Tiny Shopkeeper has not been getting all the hits in. Neither has no one. Zier, way capped on that. All right, you two. We just need to find enough people. Well, now my clothes are covered in blood. Well, these things happen. And on that note, now that we're soaked in blood and I gotta bring this into my fucking sports car, I like to think that's a job well done on our part. As like I said, I'd like to think that was a job well done on our part. Conservative squine. Squine? Yeah, squine. That's like pitch folks. Let's just drive out of here. Be gone, pickups. Slow down. Avoid the kid. Propagandists. The truth is always free. Yeah, we impact AM radio, and we're still so fucking beloved. So many people have liberal views. Yeah, good job, squad. Got a lot of good work out there. We got the body count up a little bit. Just a little hair. Just a smooch. Little teensy, itty bitty, weeny bit. Good times. You found a radio broadcasting room here in New York City. No, I definitely didn't travel to another city to beat up more people at another AM radio station. No, that definitely didn't happen. You don't need to see the carnage unless something untoward happens. We'll catch back up with one another, okay? Come on, Spittin' Mad. What the fuck? This is a target-rich environment for you. Killing me. Now I'm killing you. Also, those banjo folks, perfectly content to actually get into a combat situation if I have no weapons equipped. I gave them a chance. They didn't succeed. Figured I would utilize some of the fun tools that have been brought to me. These torches don't deal a whole lot of damage, but every now and then you burn off someone's right eye. And, yeah, that's, we burn away people's teeth and their noses. We counterattack with torches. I just had a session of a Pathfinder 2nd Edition game where using an equipped torch was the best weapon for the characters in a level 3 characters in a situation where that was just the vulnerabilities. That's what we had available to us. All right. Well, I think our work here is done. I think we did a pretty good job. Yeah. I think we impressed the lessons on them. Isn't that right, Zier, with your extra disguise? Why don't we equip some shotguns on our way out the door? Never know, we might need to use these on our escape. Or I guess, you know, you could stop me on my way out the door. That's fine. You may now run. We're gonna drive away now. You're too good of a driver. 305 feet back. Clean those clothes. We've struck again. Marijuana dispensary. No ID or prescription needed. Please pay in cash. Killer food! Over 100 people become sick from genetically modified food. Dun dun dun. Move the genetics issue a little bit. Let's take a break from beating up the yokels and visit Intelligence HQ, where we know where the supercomputer is thanks to our re-educators in here. And I'm no longer gonna attempt to just slip past the guard dogs. We've shown off that action plenty of times. Run into a bunch of janitors on the way. Hey, Zier, dogs are the best anything ever. Hee, you're funny. I won't rat you out. Good, I'm glad you feel that way. We found the intelligent supercomputer. Tiny Shopkeeper couldn't bypass the security. Tiny Shopkeeper was the one the game said was... That was the person that... Yeah, I mean, no one has 6.43 computer skill. The founder has less than that. Yeah, 4.74. Sure. Obviously, Tiny Shopkeeper with the 3 intelligence would be the person best equipped to handle that. Well, anyway. Good chat, everyone. Glad we had it. Fuck the CIA! Brr. Yeah. Yeah. And that'll advance that issue. They were only suspicious. I think that means we should run it back. Let's go. We may not have high computer skill, but what we have, conservatives kick dogs. That's what we have. Very important statements to make. That is disturbing. We're telling them something disturbing. Work our way past the janitors and the programmer, seen there. The agents, the mathematicians, and this guard dog here at the end. You deserve better than this. I couldn't bypass it. Well, at least you showed me the correct person. We scoop up more secret documents on our way out. I love dogs more than people. We could have some fun here at the end. Typical. Dodge this. Fuck the CIA again. Alright. Plenty of folks now wanting to stop that stuff. Good job, squad. Good job. You know, while we're here, while I'm thinking about it, let's head to the garment makers for old time's sake. Or old haunt. And get into some trouble on our way here. Well, not on our way here, but while we're here. Break some stuff, take some fine cloth. The squad smells conservative panic. Yeah, I bet they fucking do. I absolutely bet that the conservatives are panicked as we launch out of the shadows. Unleash my stand. Shh. No one needs to know anything. Slows time. We gotta stop making people explode by touching their bodies. Very, Very awkward. Gotta get these outfits cleaned again. Ugh. Gross. The class war. Yep. Think I'm controlling the issues. Seems pretty good to me. I can go back to fucking around again. Good. It took me that long to get caught in here. Security guards, radio personalities, all looking at us suspiciously. Gee, I can't imagine why. Yeah. What do you mean we don't blend in? Drug laws. Grabbing random stuff. Let's go. This radio personality. The fool. Get out of here. We slowed time, covered in a welter of gore. You know, business as usual for the fucking liberal crime squad. Well, I dare say we've managed to accomplish a lot of good things. While I've been busy on site, I've been reflecting on how martial arts touches make people explode, which can cover you and your squad in blood, which definitely makes the rest of your stealth mission you might be doing, if, say, you were doing unarmed stealth missions, really fucking awkward. Meaning, like, oh, I better bring a knife to stealth kill someone instead of just booping their nose and. Food for thought, as humorous as the circumstances can be. Anyway, let's get some shotguns, everyone, and head on out the door. I said, head on out the door. They can have their attacks here at the end. Drive away. A kid in the street will slow down and ditch them. Hooray, Azurain, Merry Birthmas, propagandists. As if we really had more issue stuff to impact. Yes! Look at how many people have liberal views. Look at how many people support the liberal crime squad. Look at the great works we've done. Let's fucking go. You found a cable news broadcasting studio. We're here to talk about civil rights, damn it. And we're here to run into a bunch of liberals along the way. And corporate managers, get out of here with your shitty 22s. This isn't the same as the AM radio station, but you know, we've shut all those down. Gotta make do with the assets we have available. The founder can't get any higher on martial arts, but we have a couple of folks in the squad who could benefit, and more can benefit from the extra dodge too, and really, we can just have a bunch of fun along the way. Well, I can. You get to imagine how great and wonderful this all is. Hmm. Guys? You. Alright. That's just how stealthy we are, huh? Perpetual sneaking past. They'll never notice us. We are blood-drenched statues. Fine. I'll just do it like that, then. Yeah, those hinterlanders, they need to be adjusted. Or, nice, not the hinterlanders, but folks who bring banjos in on site. If they don't have the courage to stand up to people who have weapons, then why the fuck are they bringing the banjos onto the site? And you can, like, concoct a story reason for, oh, yes, and then they see you like, oh, no, I'm not actually that determined at all. But then the joys that they can bring to the table are non-existent. You're fucking killing me, man. We're just too sneaky. We're just too sneaky. What the fuck? I'm trying to surrender initiative, and I can't surrender initiative. All right. Hey, fuckers. Run away and never return. Good. 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 Get the hell out of here. We're the fucking liberal crime squad. Don't mess with the LCS. They're not that determined. Please leave. You all. Yeah. Give me your guns and get the fuck out of here. All right. I'd say this was another successful venture with our incredible stealth skills. Let's get out of here. Be gone. Wash them overalls. Propagandists. Yes. Care deeply about cable news. What's the body count up to? Not that big of a deal. Because, you know, they're not really people. They're just not really people, as we all know. As we all know. I once had said that while I'm getting caught now, I actually passed a stealth check in here. With armor caked in blood, and one of the suits of armor being mithril mail. I know that mithril mail doesn't have a whole lot of great value when it comes to stealth, i.e. 0. And it definitely is not a fitting disguise for cable news in LA. It's cosplay day, of course. What a fool I was. Well, anyway. Drug laws! Well, that was pretty quick, and I'd say painless, but, you know, easier to get spotted when someone's wearing mithril mail. Way to go, squad. Also, the SWAT armor is easier to spot than SEAL suits. Equip your complimentary shotguns just in case we have a situation on the road. And let's go. Drive hard to escape, please. You washed them clothes. Oral Hopper 57. More bits about the propagandists. Yeah, I think we're doing okay. I think we're doing pretty okay. Got a little bit of more dodge growth that can be done on this team. But soon, everyone will be capped on that front of this team. And while we're at it, Vic and a tiny shopkeeper will be capped on martial arts too. And then we can spread this knowledge to everyone. Like, say, the stress testers. We can do what we can with the stress testers. Yeah, we can do what we can. They're doing great work. Stress testing out there, talking about their wonderful streams while stress testing. It's the end of the month now, and I've cooled down, both in going forth to stop evil because all AM radio and cable news stations are shut down, but also I've literally cooled down heat-wise. The government is nowhere to be seen. I have never left New Earth real estate since I moved into it. I've not adopted any other base. I've had folks go out and adventure and then come back. But home base has just been New Earth real estate, and the government is nowhere to be fucking seen. I've not had a playthrough of a liberal crime squad where I've just been able to keep this base while also butchering hundreds of people. We are terrorists. And while the country is very firmly united in liberal views and support of me, never forget that when I started this action, they did not feel this way. And the government has had fuck and all in force to get me out of this one building. Why should I care about other safe houses? If, you know, if for no other reason than they keep visiting, and I'm just like, I just want to pass through some turns and some time. Nothing. We got nothing. Just, we're done now. Free speech is still arch conservative. We still have harmful speech being racked up with everything we're doing regarding. Nope. Already writ the site off. Writ it off. Wrote it off. It's done. Fuck it. Well, I mean, I was gonna go out and party and celebrate. But I mean, why bother at this point? If y'all are not even gonna fucking try anymore, then why the fuck should I? Gonna have a cool, like, whatever. No, it's fine. That's cool. I'm not sad. End of month. Clean those gloves. Vic is a bad shot. Merry Birthmas. These secret documents that we picked up in intelligence land. Let's go ahead and publish them. Liberal Guardian runs a story featuring CIA and other intelligence files containing private information on innocent citizens. Be on guard for retaliation. These guys really don't like to lose. We've got some more stuff. Some folks getting caught. Some folks not getting caught. Compromising files about another judge. Number of packages getting dropped off. Let's see. We have police gang units. We have a sleeper falling asleep when it comes to be report time. Or flip. Another one felt that way. Homeless, a prison guard, a lawyer, an office worker, a security guard, an office worker, a lawyer, a janitor, a secretary, an office worker, a lawyer, a firefighter, a janitor, an office worker, a lawyer, a secretary, a janitor, a new lawyer, a new child worker, a Whoopi Kardashian. Homeless, teenager, janitor, office worker, office worker, secretary, college student, professional thief, hey, janitor, mathematician, child worker. So the thing about professional thieves, you can start with your founder being one of those. If memory serves, though, as you're interacting with folks and looking to recruit individuals, someone you may stumble to might actually be a professional thief and they were disguised as another occupation. Child worker, plumber, janitor, priest, child worker, janitor, journalist, amateur magician, construction worker, sanitary worker, college student, bartender, sex worker, police officer, security guard, secretary, office worker, police gang unit, office worker, lawyer, Supreme Court handing down decisions. Faithful Family Church versus Viscuso, a new president would support anti-LGBT discrimination. Dash versus United States, a new president would guarantee rights to non-citizens. Mississippi versus United States, a new president would restrict use of nuclear power from Mississippi. All right, we're changing issues. The elite liberal justice Contessa Sadler is stepping down, having been recently raised up to that position. After much debate and televised testimony, a new justice, the Honorable Jordan Kunstler, moderate, is appointed to the bench. Congress is acting on legislation. There's a moderate there because the president nominates folks. The president's arch-conservative. But then they have to get through the Senate, and the Senate's elite liberal. Had to find a compromise there. Couldn't just leave the space empty, you know? Are we going to ban torture techniques, protect free speech, and stop police misconduct? You fucking bet we are going to, and the president's just going to sit there and watch. The thorough reading of standing trial. You know, just some minor things. Sleeper Xenia Woodrow with your 17 law and 10 persuasion. How do we feel about this one? Not guilty. Adrian Trotsky. It's probably fine. That seems pretty fine to me. Not guilty. Raphael Chubb. Come on, you can't do this to this teenager. Xenia, get to work. He shut the fuck up. Prosecution's case is solid. There was a number of crimes there. Nonsense. Not guilty. Haley Falco. Also going to be not guilty, I presume. Yeah, yes! Zeke Takahashi? Nonsense. This is utter trash. Best friend from childhood on the jury. Not guilty. Hiroshi Rangel or Rangel. Whatever the case. Oh. Look at all this. Fragile case. Get out of here with your trash. Andre Croft. Quite moderate jury, but they're pretty firmly won over. Angel Chow is now up. We'll go ahead and shrug that one off too. Nikki Greenberg, how does the court feel about you? Well, your best friend from childhood's on the jury, and you've got an incredible defense. You're not guilty. Yes. Oh, no, 9 counts of resisting arrest, please. Come on. Nothing. It's nothing. Beltran, that's gotta be nothing, too. Jury is flaming liberal. Not guilty. Noel Nash. What say you, jury? Well, it's not guilty. Zenak Cordero. What are we thinking here, too? Not guilty. Ta-da! We lost a little bit of money this month, but, I think we still have plenty in the war chest. We have folks who've leveled up their seduction thanks to all of their lovers. They could teach the founder a few things at this point. We have no one in the justice system. 81 active liberals. More names are going to need to be dished out, and they can be tasked with the very important work of fixing up all these damn bloody clothes. I have 271 sleepers. I have many, many pages of sleepers. Many, many tasks to assign. Xenia is all recruited out at this point. Mozenia can have 6. All right. Well, if I had any more airplanes to shoot down for 20 juice to get you all juiced up, we'd be in business. Unfortunately, I am perfectly hidden here at New Worth Real Estate now. I haven't left the space. The government, after, a dozen sieges, just like, where's their engineers that disabled the tank traps? Where's their other sabotaging elements? Where's the pressure to get me to leave? The executive branch is still arch-conservative. Anyway. Horrific marring happening over here. Oh, well. Police regulation is now moderate. More issues have been knocked down to conservative. Law enforcement is regulated to prevent extreme misconduct. Good. Public interest is still huge in all the issues. Jonathan has committed a huge nerf of public interest ratcheting up like this, based on provided evidence of what we've been able to do with the Liberal Guardian, writing and streaming. It seems like you can just resolve that as a matter of scale. I don't know. Remains to be seen in future iterations of New Age. Anyway, I got shit to edit and clip out, so I'm gonna fucking leave you all here. Goodbye.